January 4th, 2021 here on the Gratu Orlov Network. How long has it been since we had a rock and roll dance party here on the Gratu Orlov show? A big shindig, a big hullabaloo. It's been a while since we looked through some 45 RPM records. Well, Gratu Orlov doesn't just collect comic books. Gratu Orlov buys old records and collects them and plays them on a phonograph. You young whippersnappers call them vinyls. But here on the Gratu Orlov 24-hour-a-day motherfucking network, we call them records. Yes, indeed. Records. In order to look at our records here on the Gratu Orlov Network, we're going to need to go into the other room where the records are kept. So let me put on my face diaper, because apparently it's the thing to do. So I was walking the dog yesterday and saw a gentleman riding his bike wearing one of these stupid masks. I think that's the way it's supposed to be in the world of the Great Reset, the great, what do they call it? The Dark Winter. But when you get out in nature, as far as I'm concerned, you can take this off. But right now, I don't want to infect any of these people back behind me with my festering horrible diseases. So we'll head on into the world of records, also known as vinyls. That's not a good thing. Okay. I think we can remove the mask now. Okay. Gotta plug this. Ah, shit. Gotta plug this in. Plug the phone in. Okay. I don't think I've gone through this pile of records. We looked at some records a while back here on the Gratu Orlov channel. I guess I don't remember when it was. You can go back in the go back in my blogs. You'll find when we did the last rock and roll party. This is a disc jockey record locator. Oh, I see. Yeah, they wrote the names of the records there. How about that? Let's see what this record is. The Flag Speaks with Unknown from Bill Byrne Records. I don't remember what this record is. I need to Put on some glasses to read these better. This is just a cool record because of the cover. This is the Friggs. I bought this at the Sound Exchange in Houston. It's from Sympathy for the Record Industry. And the employees there wrote on here, similar to the Bangles, Pandora's early Go-Go's, featuring two Pink Slip Daddy members. So that's the Friggs. There's the Fuzz Tones. She's Wicked, with Epitaph for a Head on the flip side. Also from Sympathy for the Record Industry, it's the Gargoyles. Running Down. Bring Me the Head of John Spencer. Jackafire. Wow. The Lazy Cowgirls. That's a great. What does Frankenstein have on his wall? Link Ray, Little Richard. It's covered by Coop. On the other side, you got the Lazy Cowgirls. Lithium Christmas. This is a band a friend of mine had, named Mark Ridlin. He's a local DJ. And this is on Direct Hit Records. That was a record store that used to be down Exposition Park before they moved to I think Seattle. This is number 99 of 1,000 made. The Loafin' Hyenas. T-Tex Edwards here was in one of the first punk bands in Dallas. Opened for the Sex Pistols. Surf a la Mexicana. This is from the soundtrack of The Story of O. What do we have here? The Lunachicks. Maybe I'll go through one box per episode. The Liars. The Mad Daddies. The Makers. That's a great cover. Wishing You the Merriest. And it's autographed. Connie Glover. That's a pretty nice sleeve. Let's see what this record is. Hasn't been taken out in a while. Sonny, Paul Mariette and his orchestra, and Love is Blue. You know that song. Yeah. I have a Bob Seger record. I don't know why. Lee Allen and his band, Promenade, and Walking with Mr. Lee. Tangos for Two. That's a cool cover. That's Ruby and the Romantics, Our Day Will Come. It's a reissue. You know that song. It's Panther Burns live in Australia. The Mono Men. Got a cherry Pop-Tart on the cover. The Muffs. Shit. I don't know if these are in any order. If they are, I haven't determined it yet. Okay, this is a box set with these bands. The Derelicts, the Fastbacks, Gorilla, Kings of Rock, Marble Orchard, and the Mono Men. But I'm pretty sure I bought it for the Mummies. This band became pretty famous later. The Pandoras. Falco's Panther Burns. More Panther Burns. Oh boy, this has nudity. I'll cover up the nudity. Oh. Wow. Pink Slip Daddy. The Pirates. Lights Out and I'm Into Something Good. Merry Christmas from Plan 9. The Pooh Sticks. Potatoes was a Dallas band. They were always fun. Queso de Amor and Georgie Girl. Here's the Ramones on Sub Pop. It's the Revillas. They were really great. Then they became the Rezillos. The Residents. Double shot of my baby's love. Rave up with the Roof Dogs. Satan Sadist. It's a song about the Black Dahlia. She was a famous unsolved murder mystery in Los Angeles. This is Satan's Cheerleaders with this is Vampira singing, backed up by Satan's Cheerleaders. So, yeah, it's the real Vampira. This is the Scientist Atom Bomb Baby. I think they were from Australia, I'm pretty sure. This Ain't the Summer of Love by Screaming Bizbusters. That's a Blue Oyster Cult cover. Ronnie Self, Mr. Frantic, from Norton Records. Oh, Spinal Tap. Forgot about this. Christmas with the Devil. Little Surfer Girl. Angel Corpus Christi. This is on the Sears label. It's Come On Back by the Wild Ones. And it's the same thing on both sides. I'm going to look that up and see, find out some information about that. This is Blue Moon and Lady of Spain from The Ventures. Oh, the Five Dutones. They're great. This is Monkey See, Monkey Do with what does that say? The Gouster. The Chordettes, Faraway Star with Never on Sunday. Then I'll have these empty sleeves, probably because I put a record in the jukebox downstairs. Oh, this is Tony Orlando and Don Candida with Not Three Times. This is German, I think. I Love You, Baby by Where Are My Glasses? Connie Steinberg with Schick Schick Schuln. If you know German, maybe you tell me what that means. Oh, these Seeberg records were back in old department stores, different stores. They would have these record players that would play. They were made by the Seeberg company that makes the jukeboxes, and they work like jukeboxes, and it would play one record after another. And this is meant to be played in the background in a store. So you're shopping in a department store, this would be playing in the background. They play 145 after another on the Seeberg. So Tonight Was Made for Love. It's just like easy list. It's like it's before the era of Muzak. This is also a Seeberg, and the different color labels, I think, indicate the different types of music it is, but that's what that's for. To Each His Own, and Down the River of Golden Dreams by the Platters. The Platters are a great vocal group. Born a Woman, and Caution to the Wind by Sandy Posey. Another Seeberg record. See, it says background music library. So, yeah, get enough of these, you can make a tape and pretend you're shopping in a store in 1963. Of course, if you have a store that sells vintage furniture or something, mid-century, you know, these kind of records would be perfect because it would be like a time machine. I got a bunch of Seeburg records. Seeburg, see? I don't know what this one is. Loretta Lynn, Don't Come Home A-Drinkin' with Saint to a Sinner. Gotta love Loretta Lynn. Coal Miner's Daughter. The Monkees, I'm a Believer with I'm Not Your Stepping Stone. I'm Not Your Stepping Stone was actually first done by Paul Revere and the Raiders, but the Monkees have the most famous version. Speedy Gonzales, I think that wasn't that a Pat Boone song, but this on the hit label, that means that they do cover versions. These aren't the original artist, but sometimes they're so bad they're hilarious. The Stripper is on this side. That's probably why I bought it. They did a Beach Boys song once that was sung by these that sounded like 60-year-old men. It was hilarious. Love Me Tender and Any Way You Want Me, Elvis Presley. Let's see, when you get these stickers, that means it usually means it used to be in a, no, that's someone's name. So they bring records to a dance, they get the right records back. Sometimes they'll just have a number. That means it used to be on a jukebox. Another Seeburg background music library thing. Another Seeburg background music library. I was really into these for a while. Another Seeburg. Wipeout by the Ventures. Plastic Trains, Paper Planes, Susan Rae with I Won't Be Needing You. Lou Rawls. What else do I have here? Steve Miller, Rockin' Me with, yeah, Rockin' Me. You remember that song. This is Lonesome Town, Johnny Crawford with, Johnny Crawford. He was on TV. Four Aces, Lonely Hill. It's all over but the crying. D.D. Sharp, Deep Dark Secret with Good. And it's cool that this has the original sleeve. You don't see that often. That shows the other records that were available. And it's in really good shape. Oh, another Christmas holiday cheer and hi-fi. Johnny K sings. Need to put my Christmas in a special section. This is Robin Hood by the theme from the TV series. Oh, Nelson Riddle. Yeah, Nelson Riddle. Alley Cat by Bent Fabric and his piano with Mark and Time. Stan Applebaum, A Touch of Green and Undiscovered Island on the Warner Brothers label. Heartbreak Hill, Tracy Twins, and Don't Mean Maybe Baby. Yeah. Hit Records. But it's in actually I should put this Hit Records sleeve with that one that just said Hit Records, then it would be matched back. This is inside the sleeve See how it's stamped DJ copy? This is sent to the DJ. So it's Lynn and Linda with a go Bag Bay and Angel Pennies. I don't remember this record. I'm going to play it. I Can't Quit by the Palisades with Close Your Eyes. Boss of the House, Bill Locke, and Won't Bother Me Again. Jealous Love, T. Texas Tyler with Bumming Around by T. Texas Tyler. Eddie My Darling by Kathy Young with 1,000 Stars. You know that song, 1,000 Stars. That was a big hit. We Five, You Were on My Mind. And Small World, that was a big hit in the 60s. 1910 Fruit Gum Company. This was bubblegum stuff. Reflections from the Looking Glass and Simon Says. Yeah, Simon Says was a big hit. Life on Venus by the Tornadoes with Robot. British. Cap Records. Oh, Our Day Will Come, Ruby and the Romantics. This is, I just showed you a reissue. This is like original. Chuck Berry, Wee Wee Hours, and Maybelline, Chess Records. If you know anything about Chuck Berry, the Wee Wee Hours has a special meaning. Chuck Berry, there are videos out there, almost certainly not on YouTube, but in the old days of VHS, and people traded. Remember, I was invited over to a friend's house. He says, "Hey, I've got something you won't believe, and you like Chuck Berry, right?" I said, "Oh, of course, Chuck Berry." It's like Chuck Berry liked to record himself on early video cameras, peeing on women. So there's therefore I think they'd labeled the videotape "Wee Wee Hours." Just so you know that Chuck Berry was a little, although he was the greatest figures ever in rock and roll, he had weird perversions. Since I Fell for You by the Ramsey Lewis Trio and the In Crowd. You know that song. Sink the Bismarck, Johnny Horton. Oh, I love this song. Memorized every word in 5th grade. Ooh. What is this? So Close to Heaven. Raul Donner. You Don't Know What You've Got. It's on the Gone record label. Joni Summers, The Summer Place, and Johnny Get Angry. I think that song is about the joys of an abusive boyfriend, and Johnny Get Angry was, she's saying I think it's like when her boyfriend gets angry at her, it shows that he really loves her, so she loves that. So one of those things. Oh my gosh. Well, that's those. How much time have we gone? 29 minutes. Maybe we could get one more box of records. I don't know where we had some music playing. It seems to have stopped. Hold on a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Shit. Everything's going wrong today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's okay. Let's see what's in this record box. Tango Time. Walking along by the crystals, and he's sure the boy I love. Oh, here's a cool cover. The Cynics, No Place to Hide. Back with Hard Times. Out of Pennsylvania. Hip Huggers by Russ Damon with Heaven Sent. Clementine, Bobby Darin, and Tall Story. Bobby Darin was great. You ever see, there's a horrible movie with, what was that fucking guy? Kevin Spacey. Yeah, don't watch the Kevin Spacey movie. Ignore that, pretend it doesn't exist. More Bobby Darin, Somebody to Love. Ooh, cool, Dee Dee Sharp. Rock Me in the Cradle of Love. And You'll Never Be Mine. Cameo Parkway, another Dee Dee Sharp song, Good, and Deep Dark Secret. The Detergents, 007 and The Blue Kangaroo. On Wand Records, it's Diane and Anita, One by One, and Takes So Long. Why do you take so long to say goodnight? The Dickies, Just Say Yes. The depiction of George Bush there. And Ayatollah Yusuf. Bo Diddley, I Can Tell with You Can't Judge a Book by the Cover. Bo Diddley, ladies and gentlemen. Teenage Old, Mark Denning, and Bye Now Baby. Yaya, Lee Dorsey, and Give Me You. Is that sitting in yeah, waiting for my yeah, sitting in la la, waiting for my yeah, yeah, something like that. The Dixie Drifters, Soul Heaven, and three cheers thing. Nella Dodds, A Girl's Life, and Finders, Keepers, Losers, Weepers. Some of these I don't remember. Oh, Bill Dog at Honky Tonk Part 1, and on the other side is Honky Tonk Part 2. Smash, Pete Drake. Oh yeah, Pete Drake is good. I'm a Fool to Care with Mystic Dream. And What's Up Doc? Dr. Feelgood. And Right String but the Wrong Yo-Yo. And this is Elroy Dietzel and the Rhythm Bandits. He's famous for the song Rockin' Bones, which was later covered by Ronnie Dawson, and then of course the Cramps. The Big Beat by Fats Domino, and I Want You to Know. Fats Domino, I'm gonna be a wheel someday, and I want to walk you home. And then the Donnas, Wigwam Bam. I really like the Donnas. Groovy Ghoulies on the back. Another one from the Gone record label. To Love Raoul Donner and Sweetheart. Isn't that a cool label? Another one on the Gone label. Oh, it's another Raoul Donner record. Letters of Love, the DeVelles, and the Bristol Stop. That's a big hit. Betty and Bermudas, the DeVelles with Dance the Frug. The Dwarves. I saw them in concert once. Another Dwarves record. The Dwarves with I Want to Kill Your Boyfriend. And the other side actually shows a crime scene. I don't want to show you that. It's an old picture of a crime scene. This is a really good song. Lee Harvey was a friend of mine. Yeah. But this is the T-Tex Edwards cover version. You need to get the original by Homer Henderson. There's a video. I'm pretty sure it should be on YouTube. It used to be. Look up Homer Henderson. Lee Harvey was a friend of mine. My Dream Island and My Love Goes Deep Within by the El Tempos. The El Tempos. El means the. Speaking of Spanish, here's Elvis. I saw him a couple of times in person. He was tremendous. Elvis was the Mexican Elvis, and he was backed by the Elvets. Here's Two-Fisted Tales, as told by Rocky Erickson. Here's the Escalators, doing the Munsters theme. It's the Everly Brothers, Maybe Tomorrow, and Wake Up Little Susie. I'm Growing Up, Shelley Fabares with Johnny Loves Me. Yeah. Tiger by Fabian with Mighty Cold. He was an Elvis, an attempt to clone Elvis. Another Fabian, Turn Me Loose and Stop Thief. Oh, this is cool. High School USA. They re-recorded this song like for like 50, 60 times. I don't know. There's all these different versions of High School USA, and it mentions all the high schools in a particular city. It's the same song, except they redid the lyrics, and it mentions all the schools in like a particular city. So they play it on the radio station in that city, and then everyone would buy it because it mentions their high school. So there's all these different regional versions of High School USA. I wonder if they're all on YouTube. It'd be interesting. I bet somebody's put them up. Vienna Bongo. Damn, Dennis Farnham with the theme from Peyton Place. Soap opera. I think a primetime soap opera. I think that's where Ryan O'Neal became famous. Torture by the Fendermen with Mule Skinner Blues. Roberta Flack, the first time ever I saw your face with Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow. Roberta Flack was great. Four Aces. Hold on. Ouch. I got a skin knuckle. The Four Evers, If I Were a Magician, and Please Be Mine. The Nursery by the 4 J's. Will You Be My Love? I don't know that song. Sherry by the 4 Seasons. And I've Cried Before. Do you know Sherry? Vacation, Connie Francis. And The Biggest Son of All. Who's Sorry Now? And You're Only Fooling. I love Connie Francis. And it's one of the reasons I want to get away from being anywhere near Dallas for what Dallas did to Connie Francis. I'm going to be warm this winter. I think that happened in Dallas. She was raped, and I think she was able to sue the hotel or motel because they didn't have the locks properly done on the door where the boys are, and no one. Dallas is a pretty horrible place. God Bless America, and Among My Souvenirs, Connie Francis. Do the Freddie and Tell Me When by Freddie and the Dreamers. Those records are all over the map. I probably should go through another pile, or should I? What do you think? Let's go through another pile. I got two boxes here. Okay, more records. I got this little record carrier. It's got this on top. Little stickers I put on it. It's probably blasphemy because it's the vintage 50s, like perfect condition thing. Barbara Lewis, Baby I'm Yours, and I Say Love. Things by Bobby Darin, and Jailer, Bring Me Water. Cricket, this is a kid's record. Popeye on Parade with Strike Me Pink, Do I See Red? So you can tell it's a kid's record. Tomcat Mambo, Perez Prado, and St. Louis Blues Mambo. Perez Prado's great. Dion, He'll Only Hurt You with Ruby Baby. Oh, here's more of that Seaberg background music stuff for stores. My Buddy, Connie Francis with In the Summer of His Years. The Ovations, It's Wonderful to Be in Love with Dance Party. Winter Wonderland. Oh, this is a Rinks record. These were meant for roller rinks, and this needs to be filed somewhere else. Paul Revere and the Raiders, Like Long Hair, and Sharon. I Want You and With a Girl Like You by the Trogs. Tremendous band. The one that did Wild Thing, you know. Radio 106.9 FM.
Endless Sleep by the Poppy Family. And Which Way You Going, Billy? Poppy Family's great. You probably know
20th Century Fox takes you beneath the planet of the apes. This is the year 3955 AD.
Darling, Don't Come Back, Dorsey Burnett, sweet, loving woman.
Superhuman mutants strike back with new and terrifying weapons of the mind.
Terry Jacks, going back to the Poppy Family, it was Terry Jacks and Susan Jacks, husband and wife. They split up. Terry Jacks had a hit later with Seasons in the Sun, which was a hit around, 73 or so. But the Poppy Family was before that, and they are really great. Ferranti and Teicher, Exodus, and Twilight.
The answer lies deep beneath the planet of
Go Away Little Girl, and Tea Time by The Happenings. That Loving Feeling, and Big Game Hunter by Buck Owens. The Safety Boy Blues. Oh, this is Sesame Street. And because it's by Roosevelt Franklin. And The Skin I'm In by Baby Ray. Yeah, these are sung by Muppets. Little Orphan Boy, Shades of Blue, and Oh How Happy, Shades of Blue, and Joe Williams, All Right, Okay, You Win, and Rollin' Pete by Joe Williams. That box was kind of anticlimactic. Alright, let's see what's in this box.
106.9 FM, coming to you from Grotuville, here in Grotuville, Tennessee.
Yes, indeed. By Tommy Dorsey.
Lots of great records for you here in Grotuville on 106.9 WFUN.
Naughty Marietta.
Music, noise. Here on the number one station in the fucking U.S. Goodbye.
Cheaters Never Win by Tony. Glasses. Tony Borders. Someone Is Watching, and Dance, Dance, Dance by Solomon Burke. Love Records. It's Cozy Cole, Top C. With Top C2 on the other side. Lost in a Dream on the Fire label by Buster Brown, and oh, this is the big hit, Fannie Mae. Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson, The Human Condition, and Highwayman. Let's Get Dixie Fried by Carl Perkins. Great song. That's Life by Frank Sinatra. And the label on the other side does not exist. Jimmy Rogers. Strangers. Waylon and Willie, Put Me on a Train Back to Texas with If I Can Find a Clean Shirt. This Ain't Dallas, Hank Williams Jr., and I Really Like Girls on the other side. Hank Williams Jr., Paying on Time, and Family Tradition. Hank Williams Jr., Texas Women with Dixie on My Mind. Hank Williams Jr., High and Pressurized with Honky Tonkin'. Marie Osmond, Least of All You with Paper Roses. Rock of My Soul, J.T. Adams and the Men of Texas. And Dear Lord Remember Me, Nashville, Tennessee label. The Lady with the Big Umbrella, Dean Martin. And in a Murata, someone put a sticker, certified collector's item. Ridiculous. Cool Water, Sons of the Pioneers with Tumbling Tumbleweeds. Marty Robbins, Don't You Think, and something. Begging to You, Marty Robbins, and Over High Mountain. Charlie Rich, I Don't See Me in Your Eyes Anymore, and No Room to Dance. Mostly country in this box, obviously. Another Charlie Rich, Rolling with the Flow, and To Sing a Love Song. Waylon Jennings, Belle of the Ball, and Luckenbach, Texas. Back to the Basics of Love. Who a Son. Jerry Lewis, Put Me Down, It All Depends, with Don't Be Cruel and Goodnight Irene. Imperial, Poor Me, Trust in Me. So Long. Who's this? Oh, it's all Fats Domino. 4 songs by Fats Domino. With These Hands, Eddie Fisher. When I Was Young, it's Princess Leia's father. Not Darth Vader, Eddie Fisher. Dream, 4 Aces, and It Shall Come to Pass. Firstborn, Tennessee Ernie Ford, and Have You Seen Her? The Fontaine Sisters, Please Don't Leave Me, with Still. For the First Time, The Platters, and Twilight Time by The Platters. Excellent. The Moments, Walk Right In, and the Teddy Bears, To Know Him is to Love Him. Back-to-back hits. Okay. Alright. Clyde McPhatter, Deep Sea Ball, and Let the Boogie Woogie Roll. Hank Thompson, Cocaine Blues, Dry Bread, Bumming Around, and Deep Elm. And The Misty Moonlight, and Not Enough Indians by Dean Martin. Another Dean Martin, I'm the One Who Loves You, with You're Nobody Till Somebody Loves You. Return to Me, Dean Martin, and Volare. Dean Martin is excellent. See his Matt Helm movies. Misty by Ray Stevens, and Sunshine. The Osborne Brothers, Beneath Still Waters, and Muddy Bottom. This is Bluegrass. Excellent. I'm going to put this on the jukebox. If we wind up going to part of the country that I'd like to go to, I'll definitely have Bluegrass on the jukebox. Cool Loadin' Johnny. I'm sorry, Cole Loadin' Johnny. Lester Flatt, Earl Scruggs. And the Ballad of Jed Clampett. More Bluegrass. Sousa Marches. John Philip Sousa. Backstreet Affair, and I'm in the Jailhouse Now, Webb Pierce. Darlin' by Wayne Kemp, and Just to Know She Let Me Leave Her. Ooh, a Dolly Parton record. Love with Feeling, and The Seeker. With Your Love, Jenny McCracklin, and The Wobble. Dale and Grace on the Montel record label. That's What I Like About You, and I'm Leaving It Up to You. That's a famous song. Shit. The Platters. He's Mine, and I'm Sorry. Charlie Rich, Behind Closed Doors, and Sunday Kind of Woman. I love Behind Closed Doors. Great song. It's on the radio all the time when I was a kid. Matchstock Men and Matchstock Cats and Dogs by the Rovers. And Wasn't That a Party? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, cool. Bob Wills on Longhorn Records. Faded Love with Willis Junction. Chasing a Dream by Billy Grammer. And Gotta Travel On. Little Band of Gold by James Gilbreth and I'll Walk With You. Ray Stevens, Loving You on Paper and Turn Your Radio On. Golden Age by Ray Stevens and Nashville by Ray Stevens. The Crickets, Teardrops Fall Like Rain. And My Little Girl. It says audition record. I need to look into that. Dale and Grace, Bad Luck and Stop and Think It Over. Devo, Working in the Coal Mine and Working in the Coal Mine. What was that, about 1980? They used it in the movie Heavy Metal. Wanderer, The Wanderer by Dion and No One Knows by Dion and the Belmonts. 1962, Elephant Walk by Donald and the Daylighters and Wang Dang Dula. Oh, I know that song. This is a promotional copy, Not for Sale, by the Bearing Burners, which, no, it's called, their band is the Drag Kings. It's Bearing Burners, so this is like hot rod music. And the Drag Kings with Nitro. Wow, I need to look into that song. Bad Boy by the Escorts, Tore Up Over You. And on the other side is Luis Arcaraz, If I Could Tell You, and Calypso Espanol. Let's Hang On, The Four Seasons, and On Broadway Tonight. Ebb Tide, Bobby Freeman and Sinbad. No More Than Forever, Gogi Grant and the Wayward Wind. Lonely Nights, Dale Hawkins. With, You Become Everything, George Jones, and Tell Me My Lying Eyes Are Wrong. Bent Scepter by the Kingsmen and Money by the Kingsmen. You know the Kingsmen for Louie Louie. The theme from High Noon by Frankie Lane and I Believe. Ooh, What a Lover by Linda Laurie and Ambrose. That's that Just Keep Walking song. Monday, Monday, Mamas and Papas. And Got a Feeling, Monday, Mamas and Papas. Crazy Man Crazy by Ralph Martry and his orchestra with Go Away. Boom Records, Off the Wall, Lee Merrill and the Golden Horns with The Ballad of the Green Hornet. Tool. Ballad of the Green Hornet. Winchester Cathedral, the new vaudeville band. Wait For Me. They kind of set off a trend there in about 1967 with music that sounded like 1920s music. Can't You See, Oliver, and Good Morning Starshine. Sea of Love, Phil Phillips, great song. Jewella by Phil Phillips. Oh, it's the Platters. Oh, I love this label. Mercury Celebrity Series 2, all-time hits on every record. Where by the Platters with Wish It Were Me. And Charlie Rich, Everything I Do Is Wrong, with Lonely Weekends on the Phillips label. Okay, man. Well, records are something that kind of goes hand in hand, I think, with collecting comic books. To me, it's two sides of the same coin. Part of youth culture, kid culture. Kids didn't buy albums in the 60s or in the 50s for the most part. They bought 45 records, 45 RPM records. And they were called records, not vinyls. But, you know, it's a lot easier doing the comic book stuff than the records, because you have to keep lifting your arm up more. I'll tell you what, let's see. Alright, so we've gone through a lot of the records in this room between this episode and the one before where I had the other record party a while back. But there's tons more 45s in the other room, and then there's boxes in the closet. So if you're liking looking at records, I could do it more. But I need to get downstairs and see what's going on. So wasn't that fun?
WFUN, more fun.
Speaking of Donald Trump, he's about to have a rally in Georgia in a little bit. That's one of the reasons I'm heading downstairs. Oh my goodness. There's actually another box of records down there that we haven't gone through. And then I think the ones over here we went through the last time. If I could figure out what the rules are on YouTube, maybe I could just play some of the records as we're going through the boxes. I just don't know. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Okay. So. Alright, got my electrical cord for my iPhone. What else do I need to do? There's some more comics that need to be bagged and boarded next time. Okay. Actually need to go to the dollar store and get a light bulb. Let's go back in here and turn off the lights in this room. Okay. Gotta turn that off. This light gets really hot. We'll be back to comic books tomorrow. Be seeing you.